So Jey Uso, consider your days numbered, cause you have something that I want. I've done more in 4 years than you have in 15. All of you know that's true.
I'm one of one, your son's favorite superstar, your girlfriend's celebrity crush, entrepreneur, actor, wrestler, boxer, the most viral athlete in this company.
Well, it's just me, Uso. Maybe that's enough.
After 15 years, me trying to make a name for myself, finally becoming world champ, then I'ma just hand this over to some punk-ass YouTuber like Logan Paul. Stop!
Here's how this is gonna go. That title, I'm gonna take it from you, and you are gonna do what you do best. You're gonna do what you always do, and that is crash out, screw up, and lose that title in less time than you held the Intercontinental Championship.
I know what you must be thinking, one of two things right now. The first, is this son of a crazy? Or else?
You know, that seems like a clickbait.
But no, I genuinely believe that Logan Paul should beat Jey Uso, even though I obviously think this won't happen. But before I can explain my reasons, I would just like to ask you to subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and click on the bell, because that would help our work a lot. Now, let's get to our content.
It's every day, bro.
Logan Paul and Jey Uso couldn't have more different paths in the world of wrestling. Jey is part of one of the most legendary families in the history of the sport, with multiple world champions such as Rikishi, Roman Reigns, and The Rock. But even with all this family history, Jey didn't have an easy path in the organization. Joining the company in 2010, he had to fight for more than a decade to lose his mid-carder status. In other words, the asshole had to work like a devil year after year for the organization, was put in a million shitty stories like when they started a rivalry with Darren Young and Titus O'Neil because they made fun of his and his brother's dancing, and still managed to stay relatively relevant over the years, and most impressively, whether you like him or not, he became one of the most important figures today. While Logan Paul, well, unless you are...
You must be sleeping under a rock or something.
You know who Logan Paul is? A stupidly famous influencer who made his transition to WWE and had all the doors open to him because of his fame. Highlight matches, even with very little time each. Having the privilege of having been personally trained by Shawn Michaels. Basically a treatment that probably not even the most nepotistic of WWE superstars received. But speaking that way, it seems like the biggest absurdity that Logan Paul wins this fight. Well, guess what?
Life sucks, and then you die.
But all jokes aside, Logan Paul has put in an incredible amount of work, and his talent both in the ring and on the mic is undeniable, but that's not exactly why I think he should win. And because I'm a lazy bastard who doesn't have the creativity to put more creative transitions, I'm gonna divide this shit into topics. Dylan Dennis' best friend is the most famous person in WWE. Hate all you want, what rules this shit world is money, and what generates money in the entertainment industry. Eyes, attention, engagement, not deservingness, or hard work. It's obvious that popularity alone cannot be a factor in winning the title. But in Logan's case, the combination of his popularity plus his development in WWE gives him a considerable point to win the title. The second this YouTube meat puppet waddles into a WWE ring, his army of 40 million basement-dwelling fanboys go into cardiac arrest. Twitter trends spike like they're tracking a terrorist, Instagram stories burst into flames, and every gossip rag from TMZ to People.com fires off alerts like it's the apocalypse. Slap the WWE World title on Logan, and you're not selling wrestling, you're hawking sold-out arenas, viral highlight reels, and a spectacle that makes Cena vs. Orton look like your grandma's knitting circle. And let's not kid ourselves, we're not vending outdated pay-per-views anymore. We're shoving Netflix subs down everybody's throat. Book Logan as champion and brace yourself for subscription, tsunami. Even your Aunt Karen, who thinks WWE is a brand of yogurt, signs up for a free trial just to see this TikTok clown flail around in spandex. Media mayhem. Headlines shriek, internet douchebag becomes world champion, turning every morning show and tabloid into unpaid WWE PR bots. Sponsor Stampede. Energy drinks, crypto scams, and protein shake peddlers will trample each other for the Logan Paul edition stamp. Because nothing says legitimacy like a certified internet idiot selling you irradiated powder. Organic promo overkill. Every stunned reaction video, meme, and dumbass TikTok duet becomes a free commercial. No Vegas budget required. In short, crowning Logan Paul is less wrestling booking and more world's biggest influencer circus. Half-naked grappling, half-baked marketing mayhem, and 100% guaranteed eyeballs and Netflix dollars. Pathetic? Well, hate the game, not the player. But more importantly, that shit would really be a surprise. We're all expecting Jey Uso to hold that title for at least a few months, especially after he took more punishment from Gunther than Lana Rhodes took the deal. But that's exactly where WWE can blindside us. Imagine Logan Paul swaggering to the ring like he's late for a TikTok shoot, flexing those 40 million followers in Jey's face, and before the champ even dusts off his entrance gear, Logan rips the belt right off his waist. The crowd's soul leaves their bodies, commentators choke on their words, and every neatly choreographed storyline gets vaporized in one fell swoop. That's the shock WWE desperately needs, ripping the script out of Triple H's hands and letting an outsider flood the division with chaos. Booking Logan to snatch the championship immediately after Mania isn't just a heat generator, it's the nuclear option. And here's an opinion that's as controversial as a nuclear bomb. Jey is better as a challenger than as a champion. Jey Uso struts to the ring and the crowd loses its collective mind. Yeet, yeet. Even the guy in the front row who's been struck mute by life is somehow belting it out. It's adorable, really, like watching puppies chase a laser pointer. But let's be brutally honest, every match is a greatest hits tour of the same three moves. Super kick, Top Con Hilo, super kick, and his promos? I don't want to be a total dick here, but it's pretty limited. I'll beat you up. Yeet, I'm the best. Yeet. Your girlfriend said Brad was just a friend, but she went over to his house every Tuesday to put a horn on your head bigger than Mount Everest, even though she knew your life was a complete void without her. Yeet? Fans rave about his hustle as a challenger. Sure, he brings the energy of a toddler on espresso, but as champion, please. It's like crowning someone best actor for reading cue cards. You can't keep hitting yeet on repeat and expect it to sound fresh. People are tired of the same script. Chants of adoration, followed by the exact same finishing sequence. Jey's great at poking the hornet's nest, but ask him to stay on the throne, and suddenly his act feels as stale as last week's protein pancakes. He's the perfect underdog, not the perfect title holder. I don't hate Jey, but I think Logan winning the title is just a matter of time, and why not now? He's already been here for a considerable amount of time. Well guys, that was today's video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it and stayed here, subscribe to the channel, leave your thumbs up, and click on the bell.